Alright, study guide today. We're doing problems 8 through 15. Study guide number 8 through 15. Alright, right above number 8 on your paper, the question says find the coordinates of the midpoint of the segment. Right above the word midpoint, write x1 plus x2 divided by 2 and y1 plus y2 divided by 2. There's your formula for the midpoint, and you got it. So then, you take the 2 points. You got a 3, 3 and a 9, 13. So you take 3 plus 9, and go 3 plus 9, you divide it by 2. You take 3 plus 13, you divide it by 2, and then you simplify it. So your midpoint would be equal to 3 plus 9 is 12 divided by 2 is 6. 16 divided by 2 is 8. There's your midpoint. Number 9 and 10. For both problems, you're referring to the same diagram. You've kind of got this picture here. Number 9 asks for same side interior. Same side interior. Okay? That means same side of the transversal in the interior. So 3 and 4 would be one pair, and 7 and 8 would be another pair. Number 10 asked for what are 3 pairs of corresponding angles. Alright, corresponding means they hold the same location in their respective groupings. So 1 corresponds to 1 and 7, good. And 2 corresponds to, 2 is in the upper right, so upper right, 2 and 4, good. 8 is in the lower left. 8 corresponds to what? 8 and 6. Good. And 3, it's in the lower right. So 3 and 5 correspond to each other. What are 7 and 5? Vertical angles. Okay? What about 2 and 6? You see 2 up here and 6? Alternate exterior, very good. Okay. 3 and 7, those are alternate interiors. So are 8 and 4. Alright, so be familiar with all of those terms as well. Number 11, find the measure of angle P. So you've got 2 vertical looking lines and 2 horizontal looking lines, and everything is parallel. Those are parallel and those are parallel. This angle is 136. Angle P is right here. So there's a couple of ways to get to angle P. Alright? You can do it if this given angle is 136, these 2 right here are a linear pair. Alright, so this angle would be 180 minus 136. And 180 minus 136, 44? Okay, so 44. This angle in here would be 44 degrees. Now, this 44 degree angle and this angle right here are corresponding, and they're congruent. So this angle would be 44 degrees. Now, since the two vertical lines are parallel to each other, this horizontal line right here, this top horizontal line, becomes a transversal. So if this angle is 44, angle P is also 44 because they're corresponding angles. So the measure of angle P equals 44 degrees. Number 12. Number 12, this is the only part of the problem that matters. It's just this piece. You got a 2x and you got a 7x plus 18. You got f and g. You are told that f is parallel to g. So the top is parallel to the bottom. That makes this, well, whether they're parallel or not, they're two lines intersected by a third line. It makes this a transversal. But when these two lines, or when f and g are parallel, same side interior angles are supplementary. It's just like the parallelograms we just did. Okay? Consecutive angles are supplementary. This top line is parallel to this bottom line. So the 2x plus the 7x plus 18 has to equal 180. So you can combine like terms. 9x plus 18 equals 180. Subtract your 18. 9x equals 62. And divide by 9. And your x equals... Wait, that's 162, isn't it? Okay, so what is it? 18. Very good. Alright. Is that all they asked for? Find the value of x. Very good. 18. In number 13, find the value of x for which L is parallel to M. The drawing is not to scale. This angle is 142 degrees, and you got a 3x minus 11. In order for L to be parallel to M, alternate interior angles must be congruent. When two lines are parallel, their alternate interior angles are congruent. So you take 3x minus 11, make it equal to 142. And you can add 11. And 11 is 153. Divide by 3. And 3 into 153. 51. Very good. Number 14. Let's see, we got a 61, 45, X, Z, and Y. And then up top here we got a 16. Alright, a couple of different concepts here. In this problem we're going to do the triangle angle sum theorem. Alright, so in order to find X, can't you subtract 61 and 45 from 180? So if you take 180 minus 61 minus 45, 180 minus 61 minus 45, 74. So 74 degrees is your X. So there's your three angles in the first triangle. What do these two angles have to add up to? 180, because they're a linear pair. So if you take 180 and you subtract the 74, you're left with 106. So 106 is your angle Z. And let's put it in there, 106. So now you have two angles. You got the 16 and the 106 in this triangle on the right. So you can use the triangle angle sum theorem again to find angle Y. So for angle Y, you take 180, you subtract the 16, subtract the 106, and what does it equal? How much? Yeah, you got a 0 minus a 12, so that's 20 minus 12 probably. So what'd you say, 58? 58 degrees. And that's your angle Y. And I'll tell you right now, you're going to want to put an asterisk by this problem. Because look at the order of these letters. Do you see how it goes X, Z, Y? X, Z, Y. It doesn't go alphabetical, does it? Alright? But on the answer sheet, one of your answer choices, on the answer sheet, it's going to go X, Y, Z. Okay? And a bunch of people get this problem wrong every year because one of the answer choices for the X, Y, Z is it goes 74, 106, 58. That's like answer choice A. And a bunch of people pick that because they see the 74, the 106, and the 58. But that's not the correct order, is it? Alright, the X is your 74, the Y is equal to the 58, and the Z is equal to the 106. So this problem gets missed because of that, because of the order. You solve them in the order of X, Z, Y, but the answers are listed in the order of X, Y, Z. So be careful. It's not a difficult problem, but it gets missed because of the order of the answers. And finally for today, number 15. And you're dealing with an exterior angle, 134. There's two ways to solve this problem. Okay, if you remember anything about exterior angles, an exterior angle is equal to the sum of its remote interior angles. So 134 is equal to 58 plus x. You can subtract 58 from each side. And 134 minus 58, 76 is equal to x. That's one way to do it. Okay? An exterior angle is equal to the sum of its remote interior angles. The other way you can do it is you can treat these two as a linear pair. So 180 minus 134 is 46. So this angle down in here is 46. Now you have two angles in a triangle and you need the third. So you could take 180 and you could subtract 58 and you could subtract 46. And 180 minus 58 minus 46 is equal to 76. So either way you choose to do it, you're going to get 76 as your value of x. Anybody have any questions on those 8 problems?